Hey, welcome back to Fashion Figure Friday. We haven't done this in a while. I've gotten my boxes out of the storage shed, and the Barbie magazines were at the very, very back of them, and I finally got that box out today, cleaning up this morning, and I thought, let's go ahead and look at July, August 1995. I randomly pulled this book out, but it is 30 years ago, August 1995. So I was like, perfect, because I kind of want to keep with the theme. So on the cover we have Fantasy Dolls. McKelman, love McKelman stuff. Uses his art to create one-of-a-kind dolls. Hope this is a good angle for I know Eddie, our fashion. Oh God, I forgot your name, dude. I just know Eddie. He likes to pause the screen and read it, so I hope this is going to be a good angle for you. At least the articles. Air Barbie, One Doll's Life in the Skies. History of Sears exclusives. Just in case, vintage Barbie doll trunks. And price guide. Now, to me, there's a glare at the bottom, and I don't know. I can't do much better. The light, there's a light directly right there. There's a lamp right here. And it's kind of cloudy outside today. I tell you what, there's going to be a bug that's going to get me on my nerves in a minute here. While ago, he was buzzing around. Every time I go outside, I bring a bug back with me. So in the front, we just have ads. Not a big deal. The pages are so thick. Is there not a page between these two? Okay, I feel like there should be a page between this, which, I don't know, 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you count the front being number 1, I can see this being page number. There must be a page in there, because it feels like this is 2 pages. Oh, anyway. So anyway, the features. I like that dress. We have Air Barbie, McKelman, Sears. The Many Faces of Barbie, Part 4. Shades of Barbie. So sunglasses, that's kind of cool. Yuki Amanmi. I don't know who that is or what that is. It says it's tag. I can't even read these words. Theater star and Takara. Oh, Takara, the company's first female personality doll. Abby Littleton. You know what makes me sad is some of these people I know are dead. I don't know about Abby. I'm just saying, when I see people from 1995 magazine, like Ruth and everybody else. All right, how to collect Barbie. You go to Walmart and buy one. It's that simple. All right, just in case. I wish they made cases nowadays. They just don't do that. I love trunks. If I could have my way, every doll would come with its own unique trunk. Kind of like they did with the Generation Girls back in, I guess, 1999, 2000. The third series of Generation Girls came with their own bedroom. I was like, oh my gosh, you're so close to being perfect. The bedrooms are awesome. But can't you make like a vinyl case or something to put them in? And they missed this. I tried to do that with mine. I think mine, I don't know. I hope I still got mine. They're in the storage shed either there or there. And I was in there in the storage. Oh my gosh, some of these boxes have crushed each other. I'm terrified to see what I'm going to have to pull out of some of those boxes eventually. But it's so hot and humid here that it just kills the boxes. It crushes them. I feel like there's like something on these pages. Like, I don't know, maybe it's deteriorating from old age. Like me. Okay, once again, I feel like I'm holding 2 pages here. Maybe I'm just so used to modern. Hold on. I don't know, maybe it has got a little bit of mildew. I don't know how it can mildew though. Salt water really does keep the mildew away. That's one good thing about salt water. Ads. Candy Girls. Candy Girl, you rule my world. Oh, it's just an advertisement. I thought it was going to be like an article. Ads. Here's the Barbie Bazaar letters. Oh man, my crack is really tight. So if you need to read those. One of mine is in one of these magazines from back then. But I think it wasn't until like 2000. If you have to sell and other collecting topics. Okay. Not sure, but if you want to pause it there and there. If there's anything that I went too fast or it's too much of a glare, let me know. I'm not outside. Number one, it's still summer. It's still bloody freaking hot. Today it's more humid, but still hot. I didn't even check the weather lately. Oh, that's what Air Barbie's about, right? I didn't read the thing, evidently. So there's the article right there. You can read the top half, and then, sorry, there is a glare, isn't there? Oh, there we go. The glare goes away when I pull it up like this. I like that picture of Barbie flying. So if you want to pause it, let me know if that came out good. I'll keep it at an angle, I guess. That'll be better for the glare. I was going to point this straight down, but when I point the camera straight down, I found out that it only gives me like half the page. So I have to keep it at an angle to get more page in. And plus, that metal rod keeps me from going to the top of the pages. So if this was a smaller book, like about half the size, like a digest, I could probably do it. So there's that part. And I guess that's actually less glare right there. That's not a glare, that's actually a building. Opposite page. There we go. I guess the bottom is better to pick it up for that. There's a kid in a flight suit. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, there's PJ. That's one of my favorites. One of my favorites from the 70s. PJ with her. Those lips and everything. I don't know how you say it. Here's McKelman. Portrait of a Barbie doll artist. Didn't McKelman die? I mean, I feel like so many people I've used to really look up to back in the 90s are just gone. I don't know if you can read it. I can't get the thing to go back better on the crack. In case you want to read that. Look at that Steffi face. I do wish that somebody would make these digitally available, because they're not ever going to reprint these, and like mine obviously they do smell like a little bit like I don't know, maybe they were in such a tight box and the humidity got to them a little bit, but they got that kind of old book smell. And this may have been 1995, may have been a book that I got not new off the rack, so this may not have been new to me. This may have been one I had to backtrack, because I think it wasn't around 95 when they got started on this. So I'm just kind of talking while I'm pausing, or you could pause and read that. I think that's the Totally Hair Ken with a reroute. Because Totally Hair Ken had a really sweet face to him. He reminded me of one of my friends back in the day. Just a really sweet face. Like, you can tell he was just a nice guy. All right, or maybe it's just, you know, I'm associating with what that looked like. Meet a Collector, Linda White Francis. Or it's by Linda White Francis. So here's some information to read. You know, when did I subscribe? I may have subscribed later on, like around 2000. So maybe this was before I subscribed, and these are old issues I picked up at like different places. That maybe why has that smell to it. All right, so 1986 marked the 100th anniversary of Sears. Okay, so there's the top part of that. I removed my finger and put it up here. I'm just trying to keep the crack from eating it. We got some pictures down here in the bottom that are black and white. Yeah, they start off with a lot more black and white photos back then. What year is this? Or not year, but what number is this issue? Or did they even use a numbering system? Let me look on the side. It says volume 7. Good gosh, they've been actually since the 80s. I've forgotten. Issue 4. So yeah, it's not that new. It's 7 years in print. All right, there's that. Pick it up for a better glare to it. I really don't like the poofy dresses. I'm not into any poofy dresses. Now this is cool. This is Sun Gold Malibu, I think. It says the top is Shawnee and backyard party gift set. But I'm pretty sure that's the Sun Gold Malibu. No, back then we got so tired of seeing the superstar phase because it was used for so many years. Now it's like, I kind of like to see that again. The many faces of Barbie. Well, this is all superstar stuff. Here's the article. Sorry, there's a glare, but see if that'll help. We're only on page 47. 9 minutes into this. There's Teresa. Isn't that the talking? Yeah, Teen Talk Barbie. She only had one time that face was ever used. I personally am not a fan of it. I've never had it, but if I can get a hold of a Teen Talk Barbie that says math is tough, you better believe I want that one. It was the controversy when I was in college. I remember us joking about it. Like, it ticked off a lot of the girls in my class, and I was like, really? You're gonna let Barbie bother you? Here's some of the shades. Wow, look at those. Those are psychedelic. I have some with hinges on it. I think they were with the BMR, the Barbie Millicent Roberts series. Customized Barbie dolls. Okay, there's that bottom half of that page. Let's see how these are customized. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking in different words. Oh, here's our favorite Takara girl, Jenny. All right, so here's the article. Hopefully that crack doesn't eat too much of the words. Let me roll it back like this. Now there's, on my screen, it looks like there's like black going across here, so it may be because I'm using LED lighting above, and this light's LED, so I don't know if that has some kind of negative effect on the computer camera. And here's Abe Littleton. So she does designing dolls and or doll dresses. She's probably my age, so I don't know, she might be a little bit older than me. Remember, this is 1995. That was 30 years ago. It's just wow. Mattel's Toy and Toys R Us host collectors event. So does anybody out here know any of these people? Maybe you're in one of these pictures. Let me know. I'd like to know. Yeah, I definitely didn't get 1995. I think sometime after Teen Skipper came along is when I started getting back into Barbie, because I thought Teen Skipper looks like Marcia Brady from the Brady Bunch movies. And she was, her neck says 1995, but she came out like 97, 98, I'm pretty sure. That's about when I got back into to Barbie. All right, so I hopefully caught that. All right, I don't want to like stay too long on there because the pause button should work. Talking Barbie doll with the Glenn Mandeville. I remember that name. Let me hold it up so the glare won't get it as bad. It's not the glare, it's the crack. These boards are too close to the crack. That's why I always hated square bound stuff. A lot of my friends like square bound comic books, and I'm like, nah. Because if I tried to flatten it out, it's going to break the spine. I'm trying to figure out what this is. It says how to collect. Oh, okay, so how to collect Barbie doll. Where should I start? So what kind of books to have? I should go through and see how many of these books I have still. Some of mine did get damaged by water damage, sadly. They were in the same room with a hot water heater that exploded, or started to pss everywhere, and I didn't know it was too late. All right, so here's the Beverly Hills 90210 Club. So there's a Barbie club in Beverly Hills. If you're one of these people, let me know. I'm curious. North Carolina club gets better and better. Oh, North Carolina. I bet it's up in one of the cities like Charlotte or something. I'm actually reading it right now. Sorry, it's like I'm just glancing through it. March 1994, first official blah 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 blah. Bradley Justice, I know that name. That's Bradley Justice right there. He used to own a doll shop up in what is that place called? Chapel Hill. So this must be a Chapel Hill collector club or something. Or I don't know, he could have been somewhere else at that time. I've been to it a few times. Gosh, when was that? Like 20 years ago or something? That's been a long time. Back when I used to drive everywhere. Now it's like I don't even want to leave the house. I used to drive all over the place. I mean, it was crazy. Just in case, here we go. Barbie doll cases. This is the article I actually wanted to zoom in on. I had a case similar to this that I got at a yard sale back in the day. I don't think it was purple though. I remember being blue and it was actually about twice as big. Oh my gosh, bring back the vinyl cases. I love vinyl cases. Like I said, if I could have it my way, I would have like every doll should come with their own vinyl case. That's really cool. All right, I've been sitting too long. My left foot's falling asleep here, but we're over the halfway point, so I'll try to stick it out. Three's Company to boop 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 boop. Barbie Cannon Midge, I get it. Oh, I love sleeper keepers. They're even better. It's one thing to have a Barbie case, but then the sleeper keepers, that's why in 1999 or whenever they did the third generation of Generation Girls, they completely should have done something like this. Like have it, their bedrooms all be vinyl cases to keep your dolls in. That one's really cool. It's got like it's like a kitchen sink and oh, it's a kitchen. Yeah, that's really cool. Space case. I would love to have one like that, except nowadays when you try to find these on eBay, good luck. They're all half destroyed because they had that really eggshelly stuff inside of them, like that plastic's really, it doesn't last. It's eggshells, basically. Motor City Dog Club, so Detroit, Michigan. All right, so ads. Okay, so we are over halfway through because it's ads. I'm pretty sure, okay, there are something after the ads. There's not just ads all the way to the end. Here's the mini faces of Barbie continued, in case you're like, no, you didn't get finished with that one. And part 4, 1988 to present. Then here's the price guide. I like looking at the price guide, and I wish these were prices now. Oh, I was about to say, I got a dentist Barbie for my stepmom back in the 90s because she was a dentist. I love the gymnast bodies. I wish I'd never upgraded some of the gymnast dolls I had because I love the gymnast bodies. They're fantastic. I wanted to upgrade them so I can get rid of the flat feet, but oh well. Golden Dream Barbie. I had this as a kid. I still have her, but she's not in that good a condition. This is one of the best dolls they ever made. Vicky, that's the South American Barbie. I've never had one, but I'm just saying. Oh, look at that red hair. That is beautiful. Then we got some Jenny, or Barbie in Japan, actually, before she became Jenny. Is that glare too bad? I personally don't want any of these Jenny dolls, but I mean, the Jenny face alone, she's just so pretty. She's such a pretty doll. The fur coat right there looks really good. The mink, that's 100% real mink, really? $850. She wears a real mink, a real ranch mink. That's crazy. Wow, could you imagine all the activists nowadays to be flipping out if you make one of those? Here's pre-Jenny Barbie. Oh, see, those sets are so amazing. There's so much detail to those things. There's like a French maid dress. Wow. Oh, look at Schoolgirl. I love the Schoolgirl uniforms. It's the Barbie Campus Collection, 1987. That's cool. Look at that City Barbie collection. I don't know. I wish I could get a better look at that dress. But yeah, these are so pretty. I wish. No, I'd have to have a mansion to have all the stuff I wish I had. Oh well. I'm already trying to pull stuff out of the building, and now I can't move around in here. I mean, I got my dad's old room completely, like, I can't even get to the air conditioner stuff. It breaks. I'm screwed. I got like a path going to the air conditioner, basically, is it. I need to organize the stuff, and then, you know, I'm not going to increase the size of this house. Oh, you're not ready to listen to that. What am I doing? I'm just sitting here thinking I'm talking to people. But hey, hopefully that helped out with anybody who's wanting to see the dolls. It's back, so let me know in the comments if you want to see more this stuff. Let me know if I did the right thing by cutting out the glare, and did I pause too long? Did I go too fast? Just give me a clue. This tripod is pretty good about this. It's got like 2 legs that spread out to the side. Oh, there, you can see 2 of them now. They spread out. It's kind of meant for books, is what I'm thinking. But I couldn't do it straight down. I had to go at an angle. So I hope that didn't bother anybody. If I went straight down, let me just show you. All right, I had to tighten this thing, and I'm afraid it's also going to fall. If I went straight down, I can't, the pole's keeping me from going any farther, so you're not even able to see the title. Let me put it back up. Plus, I did fix this thing, but it's still loose. I gotta go a little bit higher. All right, that was kind of fun. All right, let me know in the comments, and so before I do another one. Have a fantastic Friday.